Did you see this post by Victoria Beckham after Inter Miami won the MLS Cup? David's out there holding that trophy, looking like a man whose life finally lined up for a second. And Victoria writes, "I couldn't be prouder of you, David. You had a huge dream, and through hard work, perseverance, and not listening to no, you made it come true. You inspire me every day." Wow, how awesome is that? And now I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. Most business owners don't have that kind of support at home. And to be fair, most spouses don't feel safe enough to give it. Owners hide this because it feels like weakness. They think, I'm out here fighting battles for everyone, but I can't get peace for myself in my own house. And spouses hide their truth because it feels like betrayal. I love you, but your dream kind of scares the hell out of me. And that's why this Miami celebration hit me different, because the Beckhams have been telling us the truth about support for years. In their Netflix special, Victoria literally says, I don't like football. I just love seeing David play it. That's it. That's support. Not loving the thing, but loving the person doing the thing. And then there's the moment at the end of the special where David announces that he's starting the club in Miami the day after he retired. Now, Victoria just shakes her head and says, we got shit to do. Let's go. Now that's a spouse that says, I don't fully understand this. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of scared. But if this is where you're going, then I'm with you. Do you know how rare that is? Owners stretch their risk tolerance wider and wider year after year, but spouses stay anchored to the fear from those early days of business. And I think as owners, we forget that what feels like growth to us can feel like instability to them. And when that fear isn't spoken, it slides into resentment. So yeah, Miami's loud right now, but the support behind that trophy, that's quiet. That's rare. And that's the kind of quiet that keeps an owner from breaking. Because the world can be chaos, but your home should be your refuge. Not perfect, not blindly supportive, but steady enough to catch you when you walk in the door. So did Victoria's post inspire you, or did it hit a sore spot you haven't admitted to? If you want this kind of steadiness, shrink the risk gap. Talk before you decide. Include your spouse before you leap to the next idea. Not necessarily for permission, but for peace. Because listen, you can win at work, you can build the dream, and you can even lift the trophy. But if you lose peace at home, you'll lose yourself right behind it.